games, and now we know that they are attempting.
All right.
He's going to make it up under his own power. Maybe he just had the wind knocked out of him. Currently, the Rattlers organization have a little under 200 participants, and they are trying to make it 250 by next year. From what I've seen, they've got a very good opportunity of doing that. The organization is working hard to instill integrity and in the players. This includes the cheerleaders, and they seem to want to make a positive impact on the Dunbar community from top to bottom.
Right. I'm not 100% sure, but I think one of the founders of the organization is associated with one of the fraternities out there.
Oh, okay.
The Omegas, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah.
So far, they're doing an excellent job. And folks, if you want to get your kids involved, the Rattlers do have a Facebook page, so you may want to go there and get information. As the Hawks break one, he does make it to the corner, does have enough for the first down after about a 14-yard gain.
Ball ran by number 37, Justin Shelton. Nice run.
Very good run. And they tested that outside, kind of didn't do that middle that time, and had a big gain. A little over a minute left here in the first quarter of this U12 age football game between the Lee County Hawks and the Dunbar Rattlers. Rattlers leading 20-0 so far.
Still in the first quarter, like you said. Pitch back.
And he tries
He's
to turn
still
it
on his
around.
feet.
Still on his feet. And he picks up about 2 yards on the play for his efforts.
He has some moves.
Yeah.
Got to give it to him.
Yeah. So he's just shy of the 50-yard line.
Yeah, anytime you see someone cut back like that, you definitely got to watch out for this person.
Oh, yeah. So we are looking at a second and about 8 yards for the Hawks as the Rattlers are attempting to keep them scoreless. And, of course, the Hawks want to change that. We are streaming live on communitytv1.com. Get an opportunity to check us out. Make sure you do. If you have a business you want to advertise, let us know. And we get a pitch, a hit in the backfield, and he's still running.
And that is the end of the first quarter with the score 20. Rattlers 20. Hawks 0.
Third down, right? It looks like we have a timeout on the field. Well, it's end of the quarter, so yeah, we do have a timeout as we prepare for the second quarter of this game.
And we did get I did get a text message from someone.
Oh, okay.
It says, thanks CTV1 for the broadcast. I could not make it to the game today, but seeing my son play on your show is almost as good as being there.
Oh,
Keep
beautiful.
up the good work. Tracy McMillan.
All right.
Okay. Thank you, Tracy.
That's right.
Might have said your name wrong. McMillan?
McMillan. I'm saying a McMillan. And we have an Ian McMillan
Okay.
for the Rattlers.
Great. This is outstanding.
That is
Once
great.
again, if you want to make anyone else make a comment, you can hit me up at 239-246-6690. Just text me. Don't call. I don't have time to answer phone calls.
And we're back in action for the second quarter as the Hawks take the handoff, and he is stopped in the backfield. Looks like he's going to lose about a yard and a half, maybe 2 yards. They're back to trying that middle.
I would say that the Hawks, when they're going up the middle, they need a little more speed.
Yeah, or size.
The blockers need to open up a little bit more, and the running back just needs to take off and go for it.
Yeah. They've had the most success, it seems, when they're trying that end. If they can get around the end, they seem to be okay. But that middle, they've had some very, very limited success only being able to pick up a couple of yards when they try and run up that middle. But they haven't given it up.
No, they haven't.
And the Hawks line up. Again, this is third down. I think about a third and about 6 yards. Takes the snap. It's a pass, quick pass. Quick snap pass. He got it. And he has the first down.
Wow. Pass caught by number 87, Jonathan Dillon. Jonathan Dillon.
It's going to be a first down for the Hawks. Nice, quick slant pass and worked out well.
The Hawks are saying, don't count us out.
That's right. Looked like a little Brady to Welker there on that pass.
I don't even know who that is. I'm sorry.
You just kidding, right?
Yeah, just kidding.
Oh, okay. I was worried. I was like, get out of the booth. And, of course, that combination isn't together anymore. Wes Welker traded to the Denver Broncos last year. Now he's catching those slant passes from Peyton Manning. And a pitch back by the Hawks. He stops, turns it back upfield, and picks up a gain, maybe about 4 or 5 yards.
That was a pitch to number 22, Jaden Laster.
And it's going to bring up a second, 5, maybe a little closer to 6 yards.
Okay.
All
Clock
right,
is still winding down.
Yeah, 7.5 minutes left in this quarter. Quarterback under center for the Hawks. Pitch back. And he's being chased down. Can he make the corner? He does. And he picks up the first down after he made that corner. And there is a flag late in the play. Maybe a hit out of bounds.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, a late hit. Ball was ran by number 37, Justin Shelton.
Very close to a first down. But the personal foul tacked on at the end against the Rattlers is definitely going to make the first down. It looks like a 15-yard.
Did they mark it short of first down? Oh, and penalty.
Yep, they're counting off 15 yards. Wow, that's going to take them all the way down inside. They're at the 12-yard line now.
Okay. Hawks has an opportunity to score.
And that is the biggest gain of the day. But remember, they got the first down first, so they earned it.
And maybe about 2 yards on that play by number 37.
And again, would like to thank you all for joining us on Community TV One as we stream live today at Sam Sirianni Field for the inaugural homecoming of the Dunbar Rattlers. Been great action so far today. And right now, the U12 team of the Hawks and the Rattlers are doing battle. The Rattlers are leading 20-0, but the Hawks are knocking on the door. And we're still in the first half.
Ball is snapped.
And he is mauled in the backfield. It's going to be a big loss.
Very big loss for the Hawks. And let's see, the timeout. Yes, timeout for the Hawks.
That's going to push them back to, it looks like about a 3rd and 12, maybe 13. They can get a first down if they can make it to the 4-yard line of the Rattlers. So the Hawks going to talk about it, and I'm sure make sure they put their best efforts in
get a good strategy, and either they'll go for the first down or go for the touchdown.
That's right.
So we'll see what happens.
So, Al, I'm sure you like the Dunbar colors, that red and white of
the Rattlers?
Yeah, kind of like the North.
Oh, you know what?
Fort Myers.
It does remind me of North Fort Myers High School.
Me too. I was pretty perturbed by that at first, but I recovered.
You know, believe it or not, I never really played high school for football for Norfolk Myers.
Really? Why
Yeah,
not?
because Deion Sanders had some of the players break my leg. No, actually, just before the jamboree, they broke my leg. 11th grade, going into 12th grade, so that put me out of the football, out
Oh,
of
okay.
football that whole year. I was hurt,
Oh, wow.
so. But I did. I was an excellent track runner.
Okay.
I made it to state, so that
Mhm.
was a thrill.
Hey, there you go. That's what counts. And Hawks back under center.
2-man wide, quarterback drops back. He
And he
passes.
passes. He threw that one up for grabs again. Now, he was lucky to get away with that one
Yes,
because
he
that could have
was.
easily been an interception. If the defensive back had a little more height
Right.
for the Rattlers.
As it seems to be the quarterback for the Hawks, he knows where his man is at, but he's not judging, the timing.
Hey,
He's just throwing it there,
sure.
or he knows where his man is supposed to be. So he needs to kind of watch down the field a little closer.
Right.
There you go. Stay on him, Mike, for a while.
Again, if you are watching us on Facebook, make sure you share the link and let all your friends know about communitytv1.com.
That's right.
And also, if you would like to make a comment about what you're seeing right now, you can hit us up on Facebook, or you can hit me up directly at 239-246-6690. Of course, after today, forget the number.
And here we are now. The Hawks are lining up.
Okay. All right. And
that
it
was
is short.
Again, pitch to the running back, and he attempted to pass it down the field. That was fourth down.
That was fourth down.
Okay, and we are going
Wow.
over on downs as the Hawks marched down the field, but they were unable to convert.
But it was good effort on the Hawks' part.
Very good effort.
Especially after the first quarter. So the
Yeah.
second quarter is looking a little better for them.
Yep. Yeah, things weren't looking all that great for the Hawks, but they've got some heart. They made it down to the other end of the field. Unfortunately, they come up short. They had a little help with a 15-yard penalty that was tacked on to a first down run, but they looked a little better this time.
All right, so now the Rattlers have 85 yards to go for a touchdown.
That's right. Let's see what they can do.
Quarterback receives the snap. Handoff rolls right, and he's tripped up by number 87. Ball ran by number 19, or is that number 11?
He got about 3 yards on the play as he knifed his way for those last couple of yards.
We have second and about 8 for the Rattlers.
As they line up, referee stop. Looks like a timeout for the Rattlers.
Look like a little confusion in the backfield, so the coach calls them all over and to have a talk with them.
So the coach for the Rattlers appears to be getting this straight. Put it up on the sideline.
Once again, the score is 20-0 in favor of the Rattlers.
And we are here at Sam Sirianni Field. Beautiful day for football, as Al has pointed out to us.
Yes.
Gorgeous day. We're looking at the skyline here, and of course, Fort Myers, beautiful city. If you're watching online, you know you can watch this from anywhere in the world. You may want to be a little jealous of us today, because
Yeah.
we have some excellent weather.
Yeah, especially if you're up north somewhere, say Georgia, Maryland.
Yeah.
And much love going out to my sister who's in Tallahassee. I understand you're about to get some remnants of Karen, but you're hanging there, girlfriend.
Yeah. And we are unaffected today by any of that.
None of it. What tropical stress?
Exactly. All right, the teams line up again. The Rattlers on offense. They are heading east down Sam Sirianni Field. As the Hawks attempt to defend.
Quarterback receives the snap, handoff up the middle, and he has
wow,
a little
he's
running
broken it
room.
open. If he can get past this last guy, and he steps
Yeah,
out.
looks like he steps out of bounds.
The sideline save a touchdown. This
Ball
time.
ran by number 2, Jaquise Riggins. That is Jarquise, right? Jarquise.
If it's not, it's pretty close. It looks like he stepped out at about the 36-yard line, 37-yard line. His own 37. Yeah, he ran out of sideline. If he had maybe a yard more of sideline, he may have taken that one all the way.
All the way. Definitely.
So the Rattlers line up. Quarterback under center. Two-man backfield.
They have a man wide.
And he hands off, kind of a reverse, and he's fighting for yards, and he takes it all the way.
He doesn't want to go down.
Takes it all the way for at least a 12-yard gain.
Look like it's enough for a first down.
You know, I think he gained a few more yards because the Hawks were attempting to pull the ball out. He wasn't having it, and the Hawks, while they were attempting to pull the ball out, were actually pulling him forward.
I see that.
For a few extra yards. Nice job of hanging on to the ball. Nice attempt by the Hawks to rip it out of there. Just wasn't happening.
And once again, that was number 2, Jaquise Riggins with the run.
And the Rattlers are at the 50-yard line, right at midfield. The score 20-0. 4 minutes and 30 seconds left in the second quarter.
And Rattlers have a man wide left. Here's a handoff. A little confusion in the backfield. Nice running in the backfield. Finally pulling him down. I thought number 9 was going to break it. That was Mr. McGee again. The 4th.
McGee the 4th. I can't forget that. JM4. Does that have a ring to it? JM4? No?
Not like RG3.
Yeah. Yeah.
Of course, we can get to know it.
Yeah. This is true.
Say it a few more times.
Yeah, we'll make it sing.
Yes.
So now the Rattlers are lining up for a second down attempt after losing about a yard on that play.
Well, it looked like the Hawks defense have stepped it up a little bit.
Back to pass. Oh,
interception!
Intercepted.
He has a little running room. He cuts back in the middle. He hangs on to the
Nice running, and he's finally brought down.
Oh.
He is brought down inside the 30-yard line.
He was not going to let that ball go.
Not at all.
Ball intercepted by number 30.
And he's down to the 23. No, wait a minute. I'm sorry. Yes, 23-yard line. The refs were a little off there. Let's give him the 22. 22-yard line. Nice pickoff and return for the Hawks. I think the Rattlers got a little bit greedy on that one.
Yes, they did.
The pass wasn't there, and the quarterback attempted to make it anyway. They've had too many good things happen that they figured, hey, doesn't matter.
That's right.
Anyway.
When you're ahead 20-0, then you can experiment just a little bit.
Yeah,
just
exactly.
a little bit. So.
I think that's what he was going for, and the Hawks were able to take the ball back. Now the Hawks line up. You got an I formation, 2 men wide, and that's another handoff up the middle. A fumble.
Yeah, fumble on the play.
Fumble. That middle has just not been good to the Hawks, but they keep trying, and they turn the ball right back over. Turn it right back over to the Rattlers. And they are going to start out from about the 23-yard line.
And what do they say? Easy come, easy go?
Easy come, easy go. So I would think that the Hawk defense is a little tired. They put forth a Herculean effort just now, and to have to come right back on the field, that can't be easy for them.
And looking out on the track course, look like the Rattlers cheerleaders have their routine going.
Yeah. I see a rainbow man. Is that Rattler man that we were hearing about earlier?
It's got to be him,
He's got the rainbow wig
the
and rainbow
mascot.
jacket
Yep.
and the big pink Elton John shades. He's just missing the windshield wipers.
The first and 10 for the Rattlers at their 23-yard line. Hand up the middle, and he's cut short.
Yeah, the Rattlers got a little conservative on that one and tried the middle. The Hawks are able to stop him.
Once again, this is CommunityTV1.com. You got Big Al and
RJ.
And if you want to hit us up on Facebook, do so. We love to hear your comments.
That's right. Okay, and if I'm not mistaken, the Rattlers appear to be in a hurry-up offense. They are running plays back-to-back. They aren't giving the Hawks much time to rest at all.
Like I said, they're doing that experiment phase, so.
Now they go into the huddle. I think they better hurry and get back out of it because they wasted a little time. Then they go into the huddle. Now they're lining back up. Quarterback under center.
A fumble on the play. Look like it's recovered by the Hawks.
And the Hawks recover.
And it's recovered by number 30 again. He had an interception the first time. That was Logan Tudorow.
Yeah, we had a little misstep between the center and the quarterback. And fumble on the play. Recovered by the Hawks.
And I think the Hawks will try their best to try to score at least 6 points before this before the half.
There's a little over a minute and a half left till the half. The Hawks are setting up at the Rattlers 20-yard line after the fumble. We've seen several turnovers in this game. If I'm not mistaken, that's the 6th turnover in this half.
There's no timeout, but the Hawks are still a little.
Quarterback line up under center, I formation, 2-man split. And it's a handoff up the middle again, and that wasn't pretty.
Nope.
So he is stopped. And that's going to bring up a second down. Let's go ahead and call it a 2nd and 10, maybe 9. Maybe we can give the Hawks 9 on that one.
Yeah.
If they attempt to score before the end of the half, I think they're attempting to score. They don't seem to be in too much of a hurry, and we are at under a minute left until halftime. So here we go. Now, the Hawks are lining up while they're getting ready for this play. Quarterback under center, takes a pitch.
And it's a fumble on the play. He picks up.
And he is slammed to the ground.
We'd like to remind people for all your political news, look no further than this gentleman right here, Mr. RJ, and we can catch his show on Counter-Strike right here on CommunityTV1.com.
That's right. We do Counter-Strike, and we like to give our views, our opinions, and bring other opinionated folks on to discuss their views and opinions. We don't always agree, but my own opinion, we always have some very, very interesting conversations, and we expect to have some very good conversations coming up on politics, on race, on all the things that are going on in the world on Counter-Strike on CommunityTV1.com. Make sure you tune in.
And don't forget the events that affect our community.
Events that affect our community, that's right. This is an election season, and we expect to speak with many of the politicians who are attempting to be elected or re-elected, hang on to their current positions.
Yes,
so we'll be speaking with them.
All the wards are up for grabs along with the mayorship.
I think there are a couple of awards that are up for grabs. I know the third, I believe, is up, and the mayor is up. So this should be very interesting.
Definitely.
And of course, there is an initiative to try and combine the Fort Myers Police Department into the Sheriff's Department.
Some people think it's a good idea. Some people think it's a bad idea. Well, I love to hear, people's opinion on that. So I can't wait for the Counter-Strike show.
Yeah, so, yeah, we'll definitely discuss that.
Flag on the play.
Yeah.
27 seconds left before the half. Look like it might have been offsides on the Hawk.
And of course, we have the government that is currently shut down.
Yes.
So we'll be
shut down.
We'll be discussing some of those things and how that's affecting us nationally and locally, because that is it's a serious situation.
Yeah, it's something not to be working and not receiving a paycheck.
Right. If it isn't affecting you right now, it eventually will trickle its way down to affect you. So I hope folks are paying attention as the Hawks come back up to the
quarterback in the shotgun.
It's third down for them.
Receives
third and
the
about
snap.
20, and he's going to be sacked
And
for about a 7 or 8 yard loss. 20 seconds left. Another timeout by the Hawks. And yeah, they are determined to score, or at least attempt to score before the end of the half. Oh, wow, they're looking at about a third and 25. Maybe third and 30.
And this should be the last play before the half.
And I'm RJ. Don't forget to tune in to Counter-Strike here on Community TV 1. This is the place to come and get your information on. You want controversy? We got that. You want information? We got that. Come on in. We've got provocative talk. We got some entertainment, but we will certainly keep you informed on Community TV 1, Counter-Strike. RJ, we'll see you there. And 20 seconds left until the half. The Hawks, Lee County Hawks, are taking the field. They are on offense. They've been backed up now. They are all the way back to the 35-yard line. They need to get to around the 10 for a first down. And, of course, they are really trying to score because they are down by 20 heading into halftime.
Quarterback in a shotgun. He receives the snap. It's a little low.
And he swarmed again, and he is dropped for another loss. And it looks like that was fourth down. That was fourth down, and they have lost the ball on downs.
Oh, look like maybe the Rattlers may be able to get one play off.
All right. We'll see if the Rattlers are going to attempt to score before the end of the half, or maybe they'll take a knee and be happy with what they have and run on into halftime.
Okay.
And they're going to take over at the 40-yard line, their own 40-yard line.
Waiting for the change to get set up.
And the Rattlers break huddle. They're at the 40-yard line, lining up.
So we'll see what the Rattlers are going to do. Are they going to take a knee or are they going to go for it? And they're going for it. And off to number 20.
Up the middle.
To number 10.
He chose the wrong hole, and now he's hitting the corner. Breaks a couple of tackles, and he's still running. He's into the Hawk territory, and he takes it all the way down to the 39-yard line of the Hawks. Very good run. Picks up about 20 on that run. There are 5 seconds left in the half. And it looks like the Rattlers are going to attempt to score again before halftime as they take a timeout.
Okay. There's nothing like having security.
Yeah. And, of course, the rule still goes if they get up past 24 points, then we're going to look at a nonstop running of the clock to make sure that the game doesn't get too out of hand. Although 24-0 would appear to be out of hand. Ball sitting on the 39-yard line of the Hawks as they try and defend the east end here at Sam Sirianni Field on the campus of Fort Myers High School.
So looking at the stats, I believe the Rattlers scored 2 touchdowns in the first quarter and 1 touchdown in the second quarter.
Yep.
Okay.
And it's I'm thinking all in the first because I know 2 of the touchdowns came via the defense, and only
you could
one.
Be right. Okay.
One came via the offense.
Kind of hard to believe that, but that would show some improvements on the Hawks defense.
Yep, I was just going to say the Hawks kind of stiffened up a little coming into the second quarter.
So the Rattlers are definitely going to go for it. The Hawks are expecting it.
Yeah,
they're a little deep.
That's going to go against the Rattlers. There's movement up front. Someone was 5 yards upfield before the ball got hiked, so there was a little bit of an issue with that, as the refs call it. And it's going to back the Rattlers up about 5 yards. They are now at the 44.5-yard line.
Like a little confusion with the Rattlers.
And again, the Rattlers are going to be backed up 5 more yards.
Little anticipation.
Maybe someone's expecting a pretty big play on this one, and I'm not so sure if the Rattlers may want to just take a knee.
Yeah.
Because
I
they
was
are
thinking
now
the same thing.
They are now back at midfield, and they call another timeout. So the Rattlers come to the sideline. They're at midfield. This may be a good time to take a knee, but you never know.
After all my years of commentary, I have never seen a team that was ahead wanted to score before halftime.
They are determined to get in that end zone. They got the timeouts, and they're going to use them. Still 5 seconds left until the half. And this is the U12 age roster.
That's correct.
For the Rattlers and the Hawks, Lee County Hawks, the Dunbar Rattlers. Rattlers retake the field. They're lining up.
You have 1 man wide right. 2 men in the backfield.
I hate to be the coach, but the middle of the field is wide open on a
drops
slant.
back.
But if not going that direction,
He rolls
they
around.
are running it.
He might have some daylight.
And he's running. The tackler stopped.
The tackler
He seemed to
heard the
have-
buzzer stop.
He heard the buzzer, stopped, and allowed him to get around the end for the touchdown. And wow. Yeah, the Hawks defender was a little thrown off by the end of the quarter buzzer. He just stopped, and the Dunbar Rattler just kept going.
Maybe he thought this was a boxing match. So I don't know.
So the man that had the tackle stopped, and he allowed him to go on down the sideline.
You caught it right here on Community TV 1. Great.
Very interesting play. Always protect yourself. Yeah, that's right. And Jesse Dorch, our executive producer, pointing out that it's just like boxing. You always have to protect yourself, and you don't stop.
Rattlers going for the extra point. Quarterback hands off to number 1, and he scores.
Looks like he's in for the extra point. And then it's a 27-0
going into halftime.
That was an interesting final play, I must say. The Hawks had him locked up. All they had to do was make him step out of bounds. However, the defender stopped when he heard the end of the quarter buzzer and allowed him to hit on down the sidelines for the score.
How do you explain that to your coach?
You don't. You stay as far away from the coach as you can when you go back over there. So the Rattlers now have a 27-0 lead, and the no stop rule now goes into effect as